This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. In modern days, plastics are used for various functions, such as packing bags, electronics, and clothes, among other uses. Plastic is any organic material that, when heated and pressure applied, can expand, and after it has been cooled, it retains that shape it had been subjected to. The first plastic that can be put to good use was called celluloid. It was discovered in 1869 by American inventor John Wesley Hyatt. However, plastic only came to be of use in 1909, when American chemist Leo Hendrik Baekeland produced Bakelite. Plastic is a polymer of molecular mass that can be in natural or artificial form. In most cases, petroleum and natural gases are the raw materials used to make plastic. Plastics have numerous advantages for human life, as well as some dangers that they pose to human life. This paper discusses the advantages and disadvantages of using plastic in day-to-day life. Advantages of using plastics. Plastic is a vital component that can be strengthened to build different products according to their use. Despite this, it is cheap to produce. Plastics are used in packing bags that use thin plastic, and at the same time, they can be used in making tanks that require relatively thick plastic. This flexibility helps it be utilized for different functions. Plastic is a light yet strong product that can be used with things that need to be light but strong. Such products include laptops, electronic gadgets, and packaging materials. Its strength and lightness make it preferred to other products like metal. A packing bag is required to be light, but one that can protect the goods inside. Sometimes transparency is required in packaging, and plastic can be used for all these. The cost of producing plastic is relatively cheap compared to its substitutes. It can be produced in a laboratory with freely available products, thus, goods that include the cost of packaging are relatively cheap. Take the example of aluminum cans. They are expensive to produce and not freely available. It can be molded into different shapes and sizes to fit the needs of the user. Plastic is subjected to heat and pressure, and a certain shape molder creates the shape required after cooling off. This can be utilized for different uses. One marketing strategy is ensuring that products are attractive to the end user. When plastics are used, they can be shaped in a way that will attract the end user. It thus assists the producer by being flexible. When molded, it can give different shapes like sheets, pipes, boxes, or plates to fit the needs of the user. The word plastic was derived from the Greek word plastikos, which means it is easy to mold. This is the character that has given it this wide usage. Plastic chemical composition is less reactive with products. Unlike its supplements like metal, plastic does not react with products that are put into it. For example, chemicals can be kept in plastic containers since they will not corrode the container, as they would have been if they had been kept in iron containers. Water is another product that is stored in plastic since plastics do not react with water, and thus, it becomes a good storage facility. It can be reused. Plastic can be used more than once due to its durability. It is a potent compound that can be used again. Paper bags are good examples, as they can be used for more than one time before they lose value. It is also odorless. This makes it applicable to food products. It can be recycled. The world is faced with limited resources. These resources are depleted with time, and thus, when a product is to be recycled, it is for the benefit of a country. When they have been recycled, they can be used to mold other products or molded back to their original use. Disadvantages of using plastic. Plastic is a durable product that does not decompose fast. It is not biodegradable, and thus, when disposed of, it offers a great danger to life. One of the ways that plastics are disposed of is by burning the product. When burnt, it produces harmful gases and also adds to ozone layer destruction. When the ozone layer is destroyed, it leads to global warming. It is estimated that between 1906 and 2005, the Earth's surface temperatures rose by 0.74 plus or minus 0.18 degrees Celsius. In 1998, the Kyoto Protocol was developed as a preventive measure to further global warming. When plastic is disposed of in soils, it takes a long time before it can be degraded, thus reducing the salinity of soil. It is the major component of garbage points. When disposed of in water bodies, it can choke and kill living organisms living there. Most plastics are produced from oil, however, oil is decreasing. This makes the product unreliable in the future since the availability of oil to produce it is not guaranteed. Recommendations for the disadvantages of using plastics. To protect the environment, the recyclable ones should be recycled, and those that cannot be recycled should be disposed of in the most appropriate way possible. They should be disposed of in a way that will not harm the environment. Depending on the kind of waste that a company produces, the way that waste can be recycled is determined. Plastics are the easiest ones to recycle since they can be molded into other plastic materials. They can be used for the same company or as raw materials in another. Other products can be reused again and again. They should be reused to avoid using other materials for the same course. One of the major problems with recycling plastic is the fact that it is a labor-intensive activity where human capital will be required to collect and sort waste products. Conclusion. Plastics are used for various functions. They are used as packing bags, electronics, and clothes, among other uses. Its commercial use was in 1909. There are numerous advantages of using plastic products. They include their weight, durability, flexibility, and strength. However, the disadvantages associated with it are mostly environmental damage. To mitigate the disadvantages, there is a need to reuse the products, recycle them, and develop measures that put them in proper use. If you want to find more works like this essay on the impact of plastic on humans and planet, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.